I thought that this episode was needed, so I am so glad that you're here. I need you to take a deep breath with me because if you're listening right now, I already know some things about you. You just ended things or they ended things, and every single cell in your body is screaming at you to go back. I get it. To text them, to call them, to show up at their door and say, I'm sorry, didn't mean it, let's try again. Your chest is tight, you can't sleep, you can't eat, you keep picking up your phone, you keep replaying every conversation, you keep wondering if you made a mistake. And you're here because some part of you, maybe a very small, quiet part of you, knows that going back would be a mistake, even if it doesn't feel that way right now. So before we dive in, if you need a lifeline during the hardest days, hit subscribe. We always talk about conversations like this. I appreciate every one of your comments. I've been reading them and I truly appreciate it. But I want it to be your survival guide, your roadmap, your friend who tells you the truth even when you don't want to hear it. So subscribe and let's get through this.
Welcome to the Beyond You podcast, where we have real conversations about healing, trusting yourself again, and building the kind of relationships that actually feel good. I'm Samantha, and if you've ever felt like you're just going through the motions, like you're doing all the right things but still feeling disconnected, you're in the right place. Because here we go beyond the surface, beyond the hurt, beyond the patterns that keep you stuck. So take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's get into it.
So let me know if this is happening to you. If you're going through a breakup right now, how many days has it been? Because I need you to know you're not alone. And I think a lot of people think they're alone when going through something like this. And you're going to make it through this. Let me just say that. Today, we're talking about the first 30 days after a breakup, why they're the hardest, what not to do, what to do instead, and how to survive when every instinct is telling you to go back. This isn't about being over in 30 days. So let me be clear. This is about getting through 30 days without going back. That's the goal. Just 30 days, and let's do this together. So, why the first 30 days are so critical? So, first, let me tell you why these 30 days matter so much. Because if you can make it through these 30 days without going back, you've given yourself the gift of clarity, and it's so needed. I talk about this within the sessions and my programs. Your brain is in withdrawal during this time. When you're in a relationship, especially an intense or a toxic one, your brain gets patterns. Oxytocin when they're sweet, dopamine may come back after pulling away, adrenaline during the fight, and now that those chemicals are gone, your brain is panicking. It's craving them. It's telling you that you need to contact them, that you can't survive without them, that something is desperately wrong. This is why you feel physically sick. This is why you can't think straight. This isn't you being weak. This is literally brain chemistry. And here's what you need to know. It takes about 30 days for your brain to start recalibrating. 30 days for the withdrawal symptoms to lessen, 30 days for you to start thinking more clearly. So if you go back before then, you reset the clock. You're back to day one. Like I told my clients, you start to relapse. You're relapsing. You're most vulnerable right now in those first 30 days. You're going to experience intense loneliness, romanticizing the good times. This happens quite a bit. Minimizing the bad times, questioning your decision, just believing you made a huge mistake, thinking you'll never find someone else like this again, feeling like you can't survive this pain. All of that is normal. All of that is part of the process, and none of it means you should go back. Your brain is trying to eliminate discomfort at any means necessary. And going back feels like the fastest way to stop hurting. But understand, going back doesn't stop the hurt. It just postpones it. And usually it does make it worse. The person you are right now can't make clear decisions. I need you to hear this with compassion when I'm saying this. The version of you that exists in the first 30 days after a breakup is not the most reliable narrator. You're grieving. you're in pain, you're lonely, you're scared, and that version of you would do almost anything to make the pain stop, including going back to the exact same situation that caused the pain in the first place. So the goal of these 30 days isn't to make major decisions. The goal is to not make the decision to go back. That's it. Just don't go back for 30 days. Give yourself that much. I really want to be able to emphasize this because you got to really pay attention to what your brain is trying to tell you, because sometimes when you name it, it helps you really see it. So now we're going to go into section what not to do, right? The hard boundaries you have to create. So let's talk about what not to do. These are the hard boundaries that are going to feel impossible, but are absolutely necessary. I am saying this, the bottom of my heart, do not contact them at all for any reason. This is the big one. No contact for 30 days minimum. That means no texting, not even a hey, no calling, no DMing on social media, no accidentally running into them, no reaching out through mutual friends, no late night drunk dials. No, I just wanted to check on you. No, can we be friends? Coffee dates? Nothing. Zero contact. I know it feels cruel. I know you have things you want to say, questions you want answered, belongings you need to get back. All of that can wait 30 days. I promise. It can wait. Because here's what happens. When you contact them, understand that you reset your healing. You give them power over your emotional state. You open the door to going back. You send mixed messages to both of you. You prolong the pain. And every single time you contact them, you're starting over at day one. Block them? Yes, really. I know people are like, I shouldn't have to block them. Block is not necessarily about them. It's about you. And I know you don't want to. I know it feels dramatic. I know you think, what if they need to reach me for an emergency? Block them anyway. For 30 days. Block their phone number, social media accounts, email if necessary, any platform where they could contact you. You need this boundary, not forever, just for 30 days while your brain rewires. If they need you for a legitimate emergency, they'll find a way, trust me. Do not stalk their social media. Delete the apps if you have to. Ask a friend to change your passwords. Do whatever it takes. What I just do not want you to do is to check their Instagram stories, look up their TikTok, Google them, check their location, monitor who they're following, look at who's viewing your stories to see if it's them, check mutual friends' posts to see if they mention. Every time you check on them, understand you're feeding that obsession. You're keeping them alive in your mind. You're preventing yourself from moving forward. So do not ask mutual friends about them. Your friends love you, they want to help, and they might tell you things about your ex, how they're doing, what they're saying about you, if they're dating someone new. Tell your friends right now, please don't tell me anything about them for the next 30 days. When I tell you I need you to lock in, I need you to focus on, you let them know I need to focus on me. Because any information about them, good or bad, is going to trigger you. It's going to make you spiral. You need a complete information blackout. Do not try to stay friend. When I tell you this, because this happens quite a bit. I hear this in my sessions. I hear when you guys, give your questions. Do not try to stay friends with them right now. I know you think you can handle it. I know you've seen other people do it. I know you don't want to lose them completely. But you cannot go from romantic partners to friends in 30 days. You cannot do that. It's not how this works. Maybe later, maybe 6 months or a year after you both healed, but not now. Not in the first 30 days. Right now, every interaction, even friendly ones, is just keeping you attached. It's preventing you from actually grieving and moving forward. So you really got to think about which one of these is the hardest, right, to do. But I know you can do it. This is why you're here. And I want to be able to share your experience. We can be in this together because I'm going to now talk about what I want you to do instead. So this will be the next section. Okay, so that's what not to do. Now let's talk about what you should be doing. This is your practical steps. We love to do this here. Day by day, hour by hour, survival plan. So day 1 through 3, just survive the first 72 hours. Your only job is to not go back and not hurt yourself. That's it. The bar is that low and that's appropriate. So you can do this. You can stay with a friend if possible. Don't be alone if you can't help it. If you can help it, you can let yourself cry, sleep as much as you need, eat something, even if it's just toast, drink water, take a shower, even if it's the only thing you can do. Tell at least one person what you're going through. Don't expect yourself to be productive, positive, or over it. Just survive these first days. That is it. So week 1, build your support system. So by day 4 or 5, you need to start building structure. You need people. Identify your breakup support team. The 2 a.m. friend who you can call or text when you're about to break no contact. The distraction friend who will show up with snacks and make you watch reality TV. The truth teller who will remind you why you left. Sometimes the therapist, if you don't have one, I need you to get one. Create a group chat if it helps. Tell these people, I need you for the next 30 days. I might call you crying. I might need you to talk me out of texting. Can you be there? We know not everyone has these support systems. So know that whether it's using people that you do know or just even at that one person and just seeing what else you can do, most people will say yes. Let them help you. Week 1 through 2, create new routines. Your old routines probably included them. So you need new ones. So a morning routine, even if it's simple, wake up at a set time. Don't check your phone first thing. You can journal for 5 minutes in your I miss me journals. It's perfect for this to kind of get back to you. You can move your body somehow, walk, stretch, anything. Eat breakfast, evening routine, no screens after 9 p.m. This is when you're most vulnerable. You start thinking your mind is idle. You take a hot shower, a bath, some chamomile tea. You can journal again if you choose. You can call your friend. If you need to, you sleep. The routines give you structure, even when everything else feels chaotic. So stick to them, even when you don't want to. Okay? So week 2 through 3. Start tiny forward motion around week 2 or 3. You'll have moments of clarity, moments where the pain lessens. Just a little bit though. So use those moments to delete old text threads. Screenshot first if you're not ready to lose them, then delete. But as deleting makes it a lot easier. Put away photos. Don't delete yet. You can put in a folder you can't see. Right? And this is what choose for you. This is just options if it's really challenging for you, but you can do different things as well. You can delete out if you want to. You can be able to rearrange your stuff to pack it away, rearrange your space to look the same. Do one thing you've been putting off. Maybe it's a haircut, getting your hair done, dentist appointment, organizing a drawer. You're not trying to overdo it here. You're just creating tiny pockets of newness. So week 3 to 4, you're rediscovering you. By week 3 through 4, start experimenting with who you are without them. Try eating at a restaurant you want to together, but order something different. Going somewhere new they've never been. Picking up a hobby you had before them. Reaching out to a friend you lost touch with during the relationship. Wearing something you love that they didn't like. Listening to music that's not on your us playlist. Small identity experiments, tiny declarations of independence. The whole 30 days, daily check-ins, every single day, write down, number 1, did I contact them today? The goal is no. How am I feeling? Rate 1 through 10 with no judgment. Number 3, one thing I did for myself today, even if it just, I took a shower. Number 4, one reason I left is I need you to keep reminding yourself. I need you to track your progress. On hard days, look back and see how far you've come, which can make a really motivation to keep going. And when that 2 a.m. urge hits, because it will, it's 2 a.m., you can't sleep, you miss them so badly, it physically hurts, your fingers are hovering over their name in your phone. Here's what I want you to do instead. Immediately, put your phone across your room, across the room in general, get out of the bed, whether it's splash cold water in your face, calling a friend if you can, not open the text thread. If that doesn't work, write them the text in your notes app, but do not send it. Get everything out, save it as a draft, read it in the morning. You'll be glad you didn't send it. Every time. And I just want to do this. They've been so glad they did not send that. An alternative, you can be able to text yourself instead. You write it all in your journal. Sometimes we could do a voice memo to yourself, but do not send it to them. The urge will pass. It always does. But if you send that text, you'll regret it in the morning. So sometimes we don't realize, we got to realize what time of the day is the hardest day. So really pay attention to ourselves, because let's normalize that this is hard. So I'd like to be able to just kind of have your emergency breakup kit, just to be able to have it for yourself, because I want you to actually create a physical or digital emergency kit for when you're spiraling. Because I know this happens, right? It happened with me when I've gone through breakups before. But this together while you're feeling strong, so you have it when you're not feeling at your best. Physical kit in a box or bag you can grab, comfort items, a soft blanket or hoodie, favorite tea or hot chocolate, lavender tea, a lavender oil, or calming scent, a stress ball, or something textured to hold photos of yourself happy, alone or with friends, not with them. You do distraction items, maybe having like a puzzle or a coloring book you've been meaning to read, craft supplies if you like making things, games on your phone that require focus, grounding items, list of reasons you left. Write this now while you remember. Screenshots of their worst moments, meme texts, lies, red flags, a journal with prompts, affirmation cards. Then you have your digital kit in a folder on your phone. Then save these now. A playlist that has nothing to do with them. Podcast episodes that ground you. Save this episode if you need to. YouTube videos that make you laugh. Voice memos from friends reminding you why you left. Photos of yourself that make you feel strong. A notes app with reasons you can't go back. Label this folder emergency, read first. Or whatever will make you open it when you're about to text. So it can be what I like to talk about is like a crisis script, and you can save this somewhere. When you're spiraling and you can't think straight, read this out loud. I am in pain right now, and that's okay. Pain is not an emergency. This feeling will pass. Texting them will not make it better. It will make it worse. I am strong enough to sit with this discomfort. I am choosing my future self over my present pain. I am proud of myself for not going back. I can survive this moment. I've survived this moment. I am doing the right thing. And you can read this as many times as you need to. So now we got to talk about why you want to go back. And we're going to tell the truth here. Because before we close, I need you to address the thing you're probably feeling. But Samantha, I miss them. I love them. Maybe it wasn't that bad. Maybe I'm making a mistake. Maybe we can make it work. And let me tell you what's actually happening. You're romanticizing the good parts, right? Your brain is highlighting every good moment and minimizing every bad one. That is what brains do when they're in pain. They try to make the pain stop by convincing you it wasn't that bad. But it was. That's why you left. You're lonely, not in love. Sometimes what feels like I miss them, or it is actually, I miss that being alone. And that's different. You can be lonely and still know that going back would make you lonelier in a different way. You're afraid this is your only chance. Your brain is telling you no one else will love you. You'll be lonely forever. This was your person. And they'll think that your brain will make it seem like you're throwing all this away. And that's fear talking. That's not the truth. You're grieving. Not wrong. Missing them doesn't mean you should go back. It does not mean that at all. It just means you're human. That's it. It means you're grieving what you hoped would be, and all of that can be true. And it can still be right to stay gone. So listen to me carefully. The first 30 days are the hardest, but they're also the most important. If you can make it 30 days without going back, you give yourself the gift of clarity. You give your brain time to rewire. You give yourself space to remember who you are without them. And on day 31, you might still miss them. You might still hurt, but you'll be able to think more clearly. You'll be able to see the relationship for what it really was, not just what you hoped it would be. And that clarity is worth fighting for. So here's a day from you. Make sure to subscribe and tell me in the comments what you felt like was the hardest thing for you. You know, maybe you can talk about what day you're on, because I know it can be hard just figuring out like what day that you're in a space and trying to figure out what to do next when it comes to with the breakup. So share this episode with a friend who just went through a breakup. Tag me at imsmith.a and let's help each other through these hard 30 days. And subscribe if you have not. You might need to come back to this episode multiple times in the next 30 days. Keep it close with you. And for daily support, you can join me on Substack at the Gentle Work with Samantha LPC. I'm writing just the behind the scenes of things that are going on in life that can be really great lessons for you. And if you just want a deeper dive in how to do these things and how to do this work, you can be able to be part of the Come Home to Yourself community, where it has all this information on life audits and how to work through healing and how to be able to be there for who you are, just really more detail to really get you doing the work that is needed to kind of get to the space to be at your best self. So I am so glad that you were here. You can follow me at TikTok at Moving Beyond You. And I cannot wait to see you next week. If you have any questions, let me know. But before you go, hand on your heart and deep breath with me and say this: I can survive 30 days. I can survive this moment. I am stronger than this urge. I am choosing my future over my past. I will not go back today. Just today. I can do this. I know it hurts. I know every part of you wants to reach out. I know you're questioning everything, but you're here. You're listening. You're trying. And that means you already know the truth. That going back isn't the answer. Just make it through today. Then tomorrow, make it through that. One day at a time for the next 30 days. You can do this. I believe in you, even when you don't believe in yourself. And on day 31, I'll be here waiting to celebrate with you, to make sure to take care of that brave, breaking, beautiful heart. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you next week. And the day after, and the day after, one day at a time, you're going to get through this. See you soon.